All right, finally gonna dig into this thing, see where we went wrong with it, but first, let's get it cleaned up. Alright guys, just gonna jump straight into it. Pull the seat off, pull the tank off, pull the plastics off. Obviously not in that order, plastics. Seat, plastics, tank, whatever, it don't matter. We're pulling this thing apart. Just hurry up and get down to the bottom of this thing. I'm already upset. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is take these caps off and take this top half off and make sure we can get it in time, or see if we can get it in time. And then after that, I'll drain the oil, or maybe I'll drain the oil first. It doesn't really matter. We got to do both of those things, so that's what's up next. Alright, so just under first impression, the timing chain is still tight, so I don't think that's what let go. And so far I don't see any damage to the cams, unless this is, yeah, I'm not seeing any damage to the cam. So let's dig in here a little bit further, see if we can get it in time at least. I don't know if you can see it, but there's definitely some metal shavings in there. Oh yeah, you can see it. Definitely some metal shavings in there. Not good. Probably gonna be a top and bottom end rebuild this time. Just pulled the oil filter out and Surprisingly looks okay. Maybe some metal shavings right there, but it's not super packed full, which I was expecting. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep going. Alright, let's see the cam lobes. Cam caps, there's some damage right here, but this was actually prior. This is when I first rebuilt it, and I actually smoothed that out with my little Dremel, and you can barely feel it. It looks worse than it is. And then this one has no damage, so we'll keep going. Alright, cams. This is actually just it's thread lock, so that's fine. Cams feel good. It's good that the cams are in good shape because these are like 200 bucks a piece. Yeah, same thing. These cams are fine. Decompression mechanism working good. Sweet. Let's keep going. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no, I see something terrible. It's okay. Oh God. Oh God.
What?
Oh, the head's not even that bad. Oh, look at that. Damn. Damn, let's hold this stuff in here. Look at this head, guys. Slight damage on the head, not bad. So that's a good sign we can reuse the head. I think we can reuse the head. We'll have to double check, but that's a good sign. But look what's in there. Give me a second to set this down and we'll check this out. Guys, look at this. Can't even move it. This whole edge right here is round. It's round. I bet that crank is shot. It's gotta be. Crank's gotta be shot. Let's get this thing off of here and see. This. Cylinder shot, gouged. It's just trash. Here's the piston. The piston literally didn't even break. It just folded sideways. How does that even happen? It literally just folded. How does how does that happen? I do not understand. Let's see if the crank is still good. All right. No up and down play on the crank, but I guess the main concern would be if it's bent or not. And I don't know how to tell. I have no idea how to tell. I would like to say it's probably bent, but we need to get the wrist pin out and double check. All right guys, so after inspecting here off camera, I think the crank is fine, miraculously. I was looking at it from both angles and I don't think it's bent at all, which realistically a lot of people would probably want to change that, but why can't we get focused here? What's going on? There we go. But the culprit was definitely the piston. The piston just couldn't hold up, and I'll tell you guys why. This is a cheap Chinese piston kit. I paid $180 for this thing, and that was actually a terrible decision. I was trying to save money, and I actually already left them a good review, which I regret doing because it started up and the heat cycles are going great. But yeah, this piston just folded. So luckily for us, the head may or may not be salvageable, but the cylinder and the piston are definitely toast. So we'll just order like, you know, like Wiseco or Vertex or whatever we got to do just to get some name brand stuff on here, and then hopefully get this thing running within a couple weeks. But yeah, so that's it for now. We're kind of at a standstill with that. I do have like the clutch I can put in, which I'll probably do, and then the big brake came in for the front, which I'll probably do. But then outside of that, it's just going to be waiting on the top end, and then we'll slap this thing back together. So for now, that's it. Don't buy Chinese parts. I learned my lesson. Won't happen again. Peace.